There has been a lot of questions about why you didn't
Right.
make that report.
Yes, sir.
Can you give any further explanation?
I think some of the testimony earlier and in my comments to the Citizens Review Panel that on August the 9th of last year when Chief Enriquez was out at the Academy, that he made that statement that in reference to the residents of East Austin reacting to the grand jury decision that we don't want them beating up on you white people. Well, I did talk it over with my staff that day, and we did find it offensive. At the Training Academy, we are charged with teaching diversity to the entire department. So I called Chief Carter that day. He said he was going out of town, but that he would call Chief Acevedo, and they would take care of it. Well, within an hour, I got a call from Chief Enriquez saying, Larry, I was just joking. Then he asked me if I was offended, and I said yes. And he said, well, send me an email with the names of everybody there, and I'll send them an apology. And then, oh gosh, the next day or the day after that, he said, I want to meet with all the supervisors in training and recruiting. So I had nothing more to go on than that, and I said, sure. He was the new commander over the academy, new assistant chief over the academy, so I made the arrangements. We had a classroom set up so that he could come in and address all of us. And Chief Holt asked me to be a staff commander, and I thought he was joking, and it's not anything that I wanted to do. And then within a few days after that, I was called up to Chief Carter's office, and he asked me if I would be a staff commander. Because they needed me, I was the best fit for the job, and et cetera, et cetera. And he said, would you like Chief Acevedo to talk to you about it? And I thought he was bluffing, so I called his bluff, and he went out and got Chief Acevedo and brought him in the room. And the chief asked me to be a staff commander, and said a lot of nice things about me, and said it would help give credibility to the new administration if I would come to work up there. And he did make the offer, and it was definitely an offer. It wasn't an order to do that. He said, go home, talk it over with your wife, and then come back and let me know.